What's up, everybody? Welcome to another great night here on Monday Love. I am Joe Kemp. What is going on? How you doing back there?
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
I'm Jason. I'm the producer, Jason Aaron.
Part of
I'll be your producer for tonight.
the amazing Studio J.
Adjust my camera a little bit.
Then
At
we got
Studio J.
we got our other friend over here. Who's this? Oh,
The
hey.
I'm no one. I'm no one.
Oh, the logo behind you begs to differ.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Monday Love.
Oops.
Oh,
Yeah.
And there's
who's that?
Miranda Monday,
Hi.
complete with lower third graphic.
Oh, moving on out.
Oh,
Now let's show
look at
Joe. Joe with his lower third graphic.
There's
Oh, I see it.
Joe.
The introductions were so fast I couldn't switch over.
that. Oh, where's? I
And
don't
now-
see your lower
And
thirds.
now, well, I know you won't. And here's my lower thirds. Hello, everyone.
Oh, hi.
There
Official.
we
I'm
There we
Jason
go.
Aaron,
It is official.
executive producer
He
of
is.
Jolliffe Digital Production.
Yay.
Yay.
So, yeah, another Monday. Them damn Mondays, y'all. I'm telling ya.
It was a Monday, let me tell you.
So how much are you going to be looking at your phone tonight, Miranda?
As much
Just
as
curious.
I possibly can get away with.
Oof, that is zero. I'm going to bust you right away.
I know. That's not fair, guys. There's like so many
There's
other
400
social media
messages.
platforms.
That's why we got the Wizard of Oz
I mean-
back
Oh my
at
God.
the other
here
place.
we go.
What's her name?
Oh, the Wizard of Oz.
the-
That's
the-
right,
That's
yeah.
right. The
Dorothy.
Wizard. A little bit of Alice
Yeah.
Fraser that's not here in the studio, but sends us every message that we need to reply to.
Yes.
Hey,
very
hey.
true.
Hey.
You guys are adorable, I swear.
Oh, that's not what you say off air, but that's okay.
Oh,
I
listen
like
to
your
ya.
outfit tonight, Miranda. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks. Trying something new. No, I'm just kidding. I had some meetings that I had to be at, so not in my normal jeans and t-shirt.
I was feeling like
Could they
this,
see your
like
lower half because you're wearing
1980s vibe.
camouflage?
I'll listen to ya.
I was thinking like a 1980s vibe. I thought about watching The Breakfast Club after I left.
You know what?
here.
That's my favorite movie. Don't fuck with it.
I didn't say nothing bad about it.
That is my
God.
favorite movie, hands down. Yeah.
Pearl Harbor.
Oh my God! It's
Wow.
early in the evening.
Look at that.
So he dropped that just a few
And
minutes
you
in.
can't even do it. And everybody's like, I don't get it. It's okay.
Yeah,
you will
it's
one
okay.
day in life.
No, you will
We're
never
going to be
understand.
sitting around, Kitty, at the fire. We're going to talk about Pearl Harbor and weird logo designs.
So who's our guest tonight?
We have Mr. Manic.
Mr. Manic.
Mr.
Yes,
Manic.
he
Mr. Mike.
should be
Manic.
calling in.
Mike Manic or
just a-
Mick Manic?
Mick Manic.
Mick Maniac.
Mick.
What is it, Mick or Mike?
Mike.
Mick.
Mike.
Yes.
Mike.
It's,
Mike
it's
spelled
spelled,
like
yes.
yeah, Mike.
Yes, Jason.
like a
Like a microphone.
like a handheld mic or a lavalier mic.
Yes, not like
Yes.
these
Or Shotgun Mike.
Talking my language.
shotgun mic. So not right.
It is completely right, especially on Monday Love.
So not well, yeah.
We all had, at least for a lot of there was actually some people that was off work today, so not everybody needing. Oh, I hear a doorbell.
Oh, who could that be?
Who that be? Who that be coming in?
Hello.
Oh, and there he is
Who was?
Hey,
on
hey.
screen.
There he is.
Hey, hey.
Hi. Do you, before we get into the questions and whatnot, do you have any shout-outs, plugs, sponsors, or websites you want to mention?
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Wow, right off the gate.
Really just got it's a lot of debt, man. They're mainly my lot of debt off road. They my merch sponsors and Damn It Boy. Definitely shout out to Damn It Boy Entertainment out in Nashville. Well,
What's up,
actually,
Danny boy.
right outside, but my Tennessee fam, David Ray, John Connor.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. So how was your Monday?
Muddy.
Muddy.
Ooh,
That's a Muddy Monday.
I am jelly.
That should have been the title for tonight's show. Muddy Monday. That kind of fits.
Muddy Day Love.
Yes,
Muddy love.
Exactly. Exactly.
I had some muddy love once.
Once, just once.
Just once.
I don't.
Once you
believe
get that much mud up in your cracking, it's.
Really?
I'm joking. I did it
I am
twice.
so sorry. Have you seen the show before?
We try to keep it
Oh, yeah.
fun for sure.
Okay. Okay. So yes, so we try to keep it as light as possible, and usually the ass of the joke is me. So feel free to jump right on in. Everyone else does.
Part of that comment was right.
Oh, I'm the ass.
I never said. I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, listen to
Jesus.
So, you're in Paris, Texas, correct?
Yeah, little middle of nowhere, small town USA.
Awesome.
Nice. So, where
Middle of
did
nowhere.
where did Manic land ENT? How did that end up becoming a few wishing?
All right. Well, I mean, if we're gonna jump into it, might as well jump head first. Actually, a little bit manic. Back in my younger years, they tried to medicate it, but I grew into it. It became part of me and pushed my work ethic and made it to where I don't know. A lot of people will often like categorize being manic as like a sickness or something, but to me, it made me I don't know, like a crazy worker. Like I just work. Like whether it's music, whether it's I'm a pipeliner by day. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but I've pipelined for a long time, and it's that crazy lifestyle. I think it just pushes me. It's part of who I am, and it kind of makes the same with the way that I rap. I really slowed it down a lot on Muddy Water, my biggest project to date. I've had a lot of albums before Muddy Water, but Muddy Water's where I gained all my traction. I slowed my whole like flow down and chilled out with the double and triple time stuff because a lot of people like, oh, he's just rapping fast to rap fast. No, I legitimately enjoy the double time rhymes. I enjoy the complexity and the challenge. Anybody can rap hip hop hooray, but when you step up into, like Eminem just set this record, Yellow Wolf, Twista, Busta Rhymes. I mean, a lot of these guys, they rap really fast, but they don't just rap fast. They actually have good content with fast rap. So, Manic, more than anything, I think it depicts kind of my way of life within music, within writing, within the way I go everything crazy, 100 mile an hour, wide open.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. So, how often do you drink coffee then? if you already have that natural jitter about you.
It's either coffee, beer, or margaritas, and this is a Texas margarita.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I think I wish I had some of that right now.
I know, right?
Margarita. Hey, we can spin up as Margarita Monday Love.
Hey.
Monday margarita.
Monday Love Margarita. It's got a nice ring to it.
Definitely love that. That's what's up.
I see what you did there.
I need a coffee sponsor, so if anybody out there is watching, want to send me some coffee.
Hey.
I'd rather have a margarita sponsor personally.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm all about tequila, so
I'm working already.
Hey, Jason, he keeps cutting out. Do we know why?
I know. Well, can you are you able to get to an area where it's got a better connection or anything, or because you're cutting out a little bit?
Is it cutting out?
Yeah, it is.
Hold on just a second.
Can you
kill that?
Oh, you have feedback.
Give me just a. You're getting feedback too?
No. When you told him to cut that, we could hear the feedback there, but prior to that, we didn't.
Which I'm not concerned about the feedback right now. I'm concerned about the
cutting in and out.
Yeah, cutting in and out. It's probably an upload speed issue. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Hopefully, we're not experiencing storms, because if we are, I'm actually good to go. I don't. Is it still bouncing in and out?
It's sporadic.
Right now, it
we're
seems
good for
cool.
now.
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe
just
it was
try and roll
temporary,
with it.
hopefully.
If it gets bad, we can try to figure something else out.
Yeah.
My high knee deep in some games. He's gonna have to hold off until I'm done with this.
Oh, yeah.
I just told him to kill.
That would
So
probably
maybe
do
that's
it.
what it was.
That
Yeah.
would probably do it.
Oh, internet.
Oh, probably sitting there Fortniting it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
I'm about to go on the internet right now. Oh. I turned my laptop's internet off though. Yeah. Everything should be shut off though. We should be good to go. Let me cut some other stuff off too. Hold on just a second here.
okay.
I've always got 8
Redirect the
million
power.
running.
Yeah.
If you want to do the show, come with me.
Yes.
Like what was his name? Scotty from Star Trek, always like transferring power from one place to another.
We don't have any power, damn it. She's gonna blow.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody out. Hold on. Everybody in. She's gonna blow.
Give it a roll.
Mm-hmm.
This show is
Good time.
sponsored
That's better. I
by
just
ABC Kindergarten.
oh.
Yes, we do not claim to be family friendly at all.
I did not. I did
I'm
not say nothing bad.
Yes.
You dirty mind
I'm the
people
one that's
out
the
there.
bad one. Shh. I'm the one that's the bad one. Okay, so where did the whole fix your face act come from?
Well, when I was a kid, I was pretty wild, and I'd be cutting up in the back seat, you know, lighting firecrackers off in the car, stuff like that, you know. And my mom would reach back and smack the crap out of me, and then of course I'd do the, and she'd be like, "Turn it off, fix your face. We're going in here and just
Oh wow.
shut it off. Fix your."
So it actually derives from traumatic childhood.
No.
For who?
No. Nothing
For
like
him
that.
or his mom?
Sir, I mean, my grandma more than anything. My mom's actually a hippie, and she's like totally anti. Like, it was more my grandma than my mom. My mom, as far as I remember, only one time, and it was because I was actually lighting firecrackers in the back of the car in traffic, like major traffic. I deserved it.
That's awesome.
That's a whole nother level. Wow, that is a whole nother level.
That is awesome.
Wow. So the saying that I kept coming across was you say and quote, "I make working man music. I represent the backbone of society. My music comes from my heart and soul. All praise to God." So what is your definition of working man's music then?
Well, like I said, I came up on the pipeline when I first started this music. I had to balance. I wasn't like a lot of these starving artists. I had children at a very young age, and I had to go out and work. Like there wasn't ever since I was 14, I got my first job when I was like legit job, tax paying job when I was 14. And I've always had to, but I guess to like hone in on your question, working man music to me is just basically people that understand that this country was built off of hard work. Like a lot of people, they take it for granted every day that you walk into Walmart and you can just grab this off the shelf. You can do this and you can do that. They never dig into what it actually took to make your life that easy. Same with this internet show, same with music, same with, basically anything in life. And I'm one of those guys that not being, I didn't want to be one of those guys that just got roped into a crappy music deal or got, one of those poor, just like I came from poor background. So the only thing that got me out of it was hard work. And therefore I feel like that the people that relate most to me and the music that I make are those people. If you don't want to hear about somebody that's out on the road nonstop working, trudging through mud, doing working man stuff, you're not going to like my music. It's
Right.
just that simple.
Right.
And the whole backbone of society, working man music, that the backbone of our society, especially America, is working man. And nobody will ever be able to convince me otherwise, because our way of life would not be possible without people that get out there and wake up, before the sun and go out and get it, you know?
I
Yeah.
agree, man.
Yeah, I absolutely second that.
I think we got a lot of kids that take that for granted nowadays, that they got their hands out expecting things given to them, and it's like, man, you know what, that didn't happen for everybody, and you get
No.
it's like that because of what you're talking about, that everybody went out and worked hard. Everybody, it wasn't a handout, and now everybody's like, well, I did that, give me this. No, it don't work like that, man.
Participation trophy recipients.
Are you,
right.
while we're on the show, are you selfieing?
No, I'm not
No,
selfing.
she
I'm
does
doing.
she sends out stuff to
It's
get more
basically a
viewers.
selfie. It's basically a
It is.
selfie.
I'm not in any of these.
Girl.
I'm doing video.
It's a motion
for-
selfie.
This
The
show is
answer is
sponsored
no.
by Selfie. By
I'm not.
Monday.
I swear. It goes to all the other social media platforms that I
She's
have
trying to
Monday
call
Love
her.
on.
She's trying to call her mom and get better signal by lifting her phone up.
Actually, funny. So my mom doesn't do social media, so she has like really no idea anything about the show, with the exception when I'm watching it afterwards. I was looking into your song Redneck to try to decide on if I was going to shoot any links over. I prefer to just be able to sit and shoot the shit with people versus playing music the whole time. But I was playing Redneck, and the first few notes on it, my mom comes around and she goes, "Are you watching Justified on your phone?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Isn't that the opening song on the opening credits of Justified?" I'm like, "No, it's not, but I will pass that on." And believe it or not, take it as a compliment, because she's all about TV and watching shows and stuff like that. So yeah, you have been compared to the opening of Justified. So
Dope. It's cool.
so you just recently have found a new photographer and videographer.
Yeah.
So we should be seeing new
Yeah.
content
Don't
soon.
put me on the spot with his name.
Oh, I'm not. No, not like that. So we should be watching for new content soon. Do we know how soon?
Yeah, actually. And I'll get into it here in a little bit. I've had a really rough last 2 years. But I'll get into that here in a little bit. So I've basically took time off to just get my mind right, and there was a lot of my rise. It was like everything was, rolling along, this and that. And then all of a sudden, when Muddy Water and Redneck dropped, it was like ramped up to just like, hey, here you go. Let's go to Canada on tour. Let's go to, all over the United States on tour. Here, here's all this. Here's a band. Here's all this stuff. And it was overwhelming. It was really hard for me to try to balance a 50 to 60 hour pipeline job and a full-time music career, being a father, a husband. Trying to do all these things was really hard. And I kind of just, with things that have happened in my life, I just had to take a step back and just breathe. I had some dates last year as far as shows go that I had committed to. And I turned down like almost 60, 70 shows last year after what happened last year. And I'm just now getting back up and running. I briefly talked with you a little bit about it in a chat, Miranda, about I had a major player in the game come out of nowhere and hit me up like, hey, we want to fly you up to New York and talk to you about, possibly managing you and pushing your music into some really big names,
Right.
Record labels, radio stations, and this and that. So I had to, just sit back and realize that I started something that Well, just so you go ahead and put it out there, I lost my son last January. I don't want to get into a bunch of details. It was the most horrible thing that ever happened to me in my life. We're going on a year and a couple of days that he's been gone. So
Man,
that's why I
sorry,
took all the
brother.
time off. My son was 16 years old, full of life. It came out of nowhere, rocked my world.
Man,
But that's all I'm going to get into. Really,
For
the
sure,
only
for
thing that's
sure.
off limits tonight, I don't get into.
Yeah,
It's
no,
kind of
no.
personal, and I'm just
definitely sorry,
The
brother.
only thing that I wanted to be able to say was my condolences to you and your family. If you ever need anything, let me know. And that was all I was going to touch on.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
absolutely.
Sorry to hear that, man.
But that my son was one of my biggest proponents, one of my biggest, like, just always in my corner. Whenever I'd come to an obstacle, he'd be the first one that would be in my ear telling me, Dad, you know, you came this far. All these people doubted you. Look at where you're at. You're, you know, just keep going, keep going, keep going. And when my friend approached me, was saying that this guy, which, man, this guy manages Blink 182. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Is on a like a first name basis with Eminem. You know, you
Right.
can do your research if you want to after you get off of here and probably figure out who I'm talking about. But once it was brought to my attention that he was in the, you know, into what I was doing and into my music and wanted me to actually come to New York and pay for everything and just wanted to sit down and have a one-on-one with me and get serious about where I was taking it, it all just hit me that, you know, I can't stop. You know, that I've came this far. I always told my son that I would take it all the way, and that's kind of where I'm at. So that being said, I made some changes to my live performance stuff. I've been rebuilding a band. My live shows changed, and I hired this new photographer. This guy is, I mean, I don't know how to describe it. The dude is phenomenal. He's like the George Lucas of, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Or he's
awesome.
the dude is just an artist with a camera in ways that a lot of people, anybody can take a picture.
Right.
But the dude edits and does things, sees it through an aspect and through an eye of an artist. And it's just, I mean, you'll see. I'm not one to talk much about it until it happens. But when we release some stuff, y'all will see. It's gonna be crazy. He is amazing.
Totally
That's
looking
awesome.
forward to it.
So
Yeah.
For
yes,
sure.
ma'am.
Excited, man.
Yeah, that was kind of where I was hoping you could say within 6 months you're gonna have out a new album and at least one new video. Do you put timelines on yourself like that?
You know, normally I don't. But I'll give you this.
Okay.
There will be a video and at least a single out within the next 6 months. I'll do that for you.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome,
Miranda.
man.
Hell
Monday
yeah.
Love exclusive.
That's awesome because all
Well, I seen something on Facebook earlier. I hate to interrupt, but
Okay.
I need to say something. I seen something on Facebook shared where somebody was hating on you, and you know what? You know, if I had $1 for every time somebody told me, "Hey, you're from Paris, Texas. You're a big redneck. You're this. You're that. You're nobody. You're never gonna do nothing. This and that. And this and that." Same type stuff that hater sent you the other day.
Amen, brother.
I'd be a billion. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to what you do and your team, the whole team, and shout out to you because, man, most of the time that ain't nothing but somebody jealous, wishing they could do what you do and they can't. So you know what?
Thank you so much. That means
sure.
more than you'll ever know.
Peace.
For sure.
Your face is broken.
I got you.
Especially if it's the one I'm thinking, it for sure is. I agree, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
that,
and
man.
it makes me want to push harder because obviously I've hit a nerve somewhere. So, my comeback has been, okay, well, thanks. I take it to a different positive outlook, but thank you for seeing that and seeing I got to go through it too, just like the artists do, and I'm like, I'm not even that important. Like, oh, thanks for spending all that
Whatever.
time.
You're sharing the music with the society and the community, so you are important. It's all good.
Yeah.
You're making your piece. Puzzle pieces, Miranda.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So so I had seen you have done like Damn It Boy has always been like an integral part. So would you say that they're like a brother company to Manic Land, or like
To be honest with you, it started out as me and John Connor, before Damn It Boy ever came into business. John Connor is basically who's been producing behind the scenes to help country rap get to where it's at. The dude does not get the credit that he deserves. Haystack, all those songs before Haystack started pedophilia. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Before all that went on, those songs that were jamming, all those beats that were, everybody was just like, wow, that was John Connor.
Right.
Then Big Smo, the Kicking It in Tennessee, all the songs that basically made Smo get to that upper echelon, the TV show, all that, the production was John Connor, you know?
Right.
And John Connor and me got together before Damn It Boy, and John was always like a huge, like, just voice in my ear. Mike, man, you got skills, man. You need to do this. You need to do that. And, you know, I was so content with just being that Texas underground guy that I wasn't just like open to a lot of things that he was saying. I always stayed real and rapped about stuff that was real, and I didn't lie on tracks. If I rapped about it, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna fake the. If I say something, like, you can bank on it that it's actually happened. Or if I say I'm gonna do something, it's gonna happen. Whether, you know, nothing. I've always took pride in the fact that, you know. So anyway, so John and he got with David Ray. I don't know if y'all know who David Ray is, but these guys are two guys that you guys need to get on this show as well when you get a chance, because David Ray, you guys know much about CWB?
Yeah. Yes, I'm familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so David Ray,
Yeah.
Don, Alex King, and I always forget the fourth guy, Stone, were the original CWB. David Ray is the most underrated Nashville artist in the history of Nashville.
Okay.
Dude can rap ass off. Dude can sing, produce, and just a real stand-up. Like, he's one of my best friends. Through everything that went on with my son, if it wasn't for David Ray, I probably would have just walked away from music forever, and we wouldn't be having this interview, because at my lowest point, David brought me back from the edge. So
I'm glad you have that.
Boy,
I'm glad you have that with him.
So many things to me. You know, they've had my back from day one. They basically, you know, the seed was planted, but they're the ones that fertilized it. They're the ones that watered it, that fed it, that put it out in the sun to let it grow, you know. And I can't thank them enough for everything they've done. They're always going to be an intricate part of what I do. If you like that Muddy Water sound and Fireproof, I've got a project with them. We'll talk about it here in a minute. But if you like that sound, that's that me mixed with Damn It Boy is where that sound comes from. There's a guitar player, Johnny Knight, that's part of their camp. Wee on the beat. He's another producer over there. Shout out to Heffley, that's a recording engineer. But Damn It Boy is they're yes, they're a brother, but they're an uncle. You know what I mean? They're kind of the guys behind the scenes. Like, Jelly Roll goes to David Ray, Struggle goes to to Damn It Boy. You know what I mean? All these people are involved, and Damn It Boy just is kind of like the unsung heroes. But I'm going to change that. People need to realize all that Damn It Boy does for the genre.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the ones who are behind the scenes that really never get the name, or they may get the credit, but most people don't really look at the the small print. So the more that the light is shown on the individuals who are behind the scenes, that's awesome. Because who's to say that somebody coming up right now may not know who to turn to or who to look to? So word of mouth is the best advertising there is. So yeah.
Still this.
Yeah, major props on that one. Absolutely. So I was told by a little bird that there is a possibility that you could be signing a major contract soon.
If yes, maybe. If there's a couple of my conditions that are met, I'm not willing to release. Wow.
How's that margarita?
Relinquish creative control over my music.
Right.
That's the main thing, is that nobody has ever told me, hey, you need to do this, or hey, you need to do that. Damn It Boy has always gave me if I ask, they give me good advice. And I'm willing to accept advice if I ask for it, or if somebody hears something that's a trusted ear. I'm more than willing. But for somebody just to come in and say, hey, you need to change your image, wear a pinstripe suit, a gunny hat or whatever, and do this and that. No, I'm just, as long as there's some of my I guess wants or needs, whatever, met, then yeah, there's a great possibility of it. If and it's one of those things that I said I'd never do. I'll be dead honest with you, and never say never. But that being said, life-changing money, in today's society, people say it ain't for the money. No, I got kids to feed.
Yeah,
I got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just the bitter truth that you can't pay bills with nice thoughts. You can't pay
Right.
bills with the buddy system.
Right.
People, I've got a damn good job, and that I'm not willing to give up unless they can make it worth my while to be a full-time musician, take over a lot of the headache into stuff, and keep my creative control. But I've been told that all of those needs are going to be met. So I get up to New York, we shall see.
Hell yeah.
that's going to be awesome. Please make sure you document that. Even if you don't put it out, make sure you document the whole the circus that will be. So you can look back and later on be like, oh, look, that's where I was then, and that's how that happened, and stuff like
That's
that.
one of that photographer and that videographer is coming on board.
There you go. Hell yeah, that's what's up. and then, okay, if you don't want to, I will totally respect that. But you're like one of the nicer, thicker guys. So envisioning a pinstripe suit that, like, what's your stats, man?
I am.
What's your stats?
Jason's interested, is what she's saying. No, I'm joking.
How big?
Yes.
Like stats, like how?
Yes.
I'm 6'7".
See?
Holy smokes.
Yeah, big,
An imposing
tall.
figure.
Yes. So yeah, no, just watching your music videos and with other people in the video with you, I'm like, oh, they look so cute.
Babies.
So
The new show's going to be Monday Moist.
listen
Brought
to
to you
you.
by.
Oh my goodness. Major
I'm
prop to the big guys. I love my big guys. Sorry. Yeah.
So
But in-
big guys got to get love too.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly, and it's cold season. It's big guy season right now.
It is definitely big guy season right now.
Yeah. So
Well,
You-
if
you-
dad
you-
bods are in, then I'm definitely in.
hell yeah. So
Sasquatch and Family Man.
there. Oh, wow. I would not say that. No.
So through all your years doing shows and all over the place and thing, man, we got certain questions we always throw at everybody just because it's funny. And what is one of your most embarrassing moments at one of your shows or venues that's happened with anything that happened? Yeah.
Oh, he thought.
I
of
love
one.
that face.
No, he thought of one, but he just doesn't.
And I'm glad it's not a family show because.
Yeah.
So we were in Canada, at a certain mud bog, and it's pretty famous. And I don't know if you guys have been around very many Canadians, but when the snow melts, they lose their damn mind.
Oh, really?
Like they party and will drink beer and mud and tear shit up, like flat out just in this breeding season.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm on stage. I got a full band. I got a DJ, drummer, bass player, guitar player, me. We're jamming out. I think it's 3-4 songs into the set. 3 or 4 people done been on stage, got kicked off. Security is trying to corral, like everybody's going nuts. They got beach balls flying around. There's boobs flying out everywhere.
Yes.
And I'm doing my like straight up State of Emergency scream or one of my more rocky songs. And I look over to my left, and there is literally a guy and a girl basically on our subs doing their thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just basically I look at security like, hey, are we gonna do something about this or what's going on?
Just let them be.
Going, you can't stop in the middle of a song.
Yeah. If anybody has video of that, hit me up. I'll pay to see that.
So it gets interesting.
Oh, my goodness.
awesome.
So I pull the mic. I got a wireless mic. I keep a wireless mic because I don't like being tangled up in the wires. So I pull it off the stand. I start doing my little rapper thing, and I make my way over there, and I just look at them, like waiting for eye contact. Like, get that off the stage, take that shit to the bushes, whatever. So, I'm sitting here still doing things. It comes like a guitar solo, and my guitar player starts doing his thing, and I literally put my mic down, like, hey, get the hell off the stage. Come on now, there's kids out here, and like, come on, take it to the. So everything is everything. The girl, they stop, right? They're like, oh crap, and basically stop. The girl hops up onto the subs, and she's so trashed that she literally pukes and does like a front somersault off of the sub into the crowd.
No.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Now, did you, by chance, 9 months later, look to see if there were any births in the area? I'm just curious. Like, that would be insane.
No, she puked it up.
Oh, my God.
This is when all of it's going on, and everybody's like, man, I don't think they were really. But I'm the guitar player and the bass player, and everybody is so like tuned into what they're doing. I'm really the only one that has like a beeline, except for my DJ. And my DJ, he's back there trying to like look and stuff, but stay busy.
Yeah.
So I'm really the only one, besides a few other people, security, that really, besides some people in the crowd, obviously saw it.
Right.
But nobody even acted like there was anything going on.
Wow.
It was like,
yeah, it would have been different if it was an all adult show. Like,
Hey, Kenny, you ever been to that show where they were always doing it? Yeah, every show.
we finished that, all right? And, of course, we do the meet and greet. The band's trying to load crap up. By this time, there's 40 people up on stage. Just my
Having
DJ
sex.
is
Oh.
/sound man /light man. he's got like $100,000 worth of lights and gear up on stage,
Whew.
and there's people dancing, and he's trying to spin music and keep everybody calm. But by this time, he's getting frustrated. So I get done with my meet and greet. I'm like, man, I need a towel. I'm up here looking like a wet catfish. I got to go dry off, change out of this shirt, and go give hugs, sign autographs, whatever. I go to the trailer, and guess who's in the trailer for round 2?
You and the girl.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a whole nother level.
On the gearboxes, this time, there's no doubt that that's definitely what's going on. Yeah, so that it was pretty embarrassing. You know what I mean? I like, it's part of it. We get used to it, but it was like, oh my God, please just.
And especially you're in another
go
country.
Into the wood, go to a camper, go to a truck.
Wow.
Off my equipment.
That's awesome. They loved you so much.
Music to make love to your lady by.
Yes, you give him that good
It was
beat.
like the mic, but on stage.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly disappointed that you didn't do the Howard Stern move, where he did some low noises over the, when the girl was straddling the speaker. Do you guys see that?
Yes.
He like made a girl orgasm by doing some like low bassy things and
Hell yeah.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, put that on the to-do list.
So we got several shouts online that I've been slacking over here. We got Joe P. Kelly. Thank you for watching and supporting these folks. Thank you, Joe. Calvin Weaver, C&W Music Promotions, is watching from Houston. Thank you, Calvin. He also said, hey. What's up, Victoria? Walter Glagoza, what's up, man? Thanks for watching the show. Sandy Goodson, hell yes. That was probably at a certain moment.
Right.
Gene Hicks, haters just ain't worth the time. We kind of rewind on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really are behind.
Yeah, I know, man. I didn't see him. They just, next thing I know, I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
Shannon Evans, amen. Daniel Marie, what's up? So sorry.
John
Blah, blah,
Graves,
blah, blah.
much respect, bro. Keep killing it.
Yep. And did I miss any more?
Trying to kind of go with you.
Yep. I think we're good. I think.
Yes. So yeah, that's definitely a new. That's of course my new favorite.
I know there were some other ones, but that was a different twist.
Yeah, it was not.
Which show was that? I think we're going to head to that one.
Yeah, right.
You said most embarrassing. There's more, but I could go on. There's plenty of. I promise.
Oh yeah. That's a good one
Memoirs.
though. That is definitely a good one. I definitely like that.
Yeah.
So being around the scene, working with all these acts, out of all the acts you've worked with, have you had that one person that just really just like, man, this is awesome. I can't believe I'm actually on this stage with this talent, with this artist. Have you been with anybody on stage that just really was just that one moment where you could go, man, this is the shit. I love it.
I mean, we co-headlined with Cypress Spring one time, and I was like, y'all had them on. And Kaylin is like super talented, man. They're awesome. But
shout to Cypress Spring.
It's gonna sound conceited still. It's gonna sound conceited, but what was weird is I never was a supporting act. I headlined. I went from like unknown to just headlining. It was there's back in the day, I opened up for some people that were pretty cool, but just like as far as anybody like big, well known, I never opened. I was always the headliner.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, let's flip the script a little bit then. Instead of it being who would be that artist that would be like, man, this is the opportunity I've always wanted to do. Who would be that one artist you would love to perform with? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
Hard question. I mean,
it's the couple again, isn't it?
Williams Jr., Metallica.
Oh, hell
I'd love to. Gibbons, ZZ Top would be dope. Some Texas boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're talking about rap. Just like rap out of all the rappers. It would probably be Yellow Wolf, man. Yellow Wolf is his content can be kind of like gritty at times, but the dude's skill level, one of the most underrated rappers ever.
Yeah, like Yellow Wolf is
monster. Of course, you know, I don't agree with a lot of Eminem's messages about gun control and stuff, but that would be a bucket. You know, I'd love to perform on the same stage as him. Kid Rock.
Hell yeah.
Definitely Kid Rock.
Hell yeah. So Calvin Weaver chimed in. He's doing the Texas Strong Music United Movement World Peace Concert September 21st down in Texas. So maybe, I don't know, look into that. I don't know exactly who he's referencing as far as media, but yeah, look into that because I knew about that a couple weeks ago, and could be nice moments and potential possibilities that could be made there. So, any more?
I don't know. What we got? I think I kind of knocked out three
of our little
questions, like all blurred together.
Yeah. Okay, so for not necessarily the young cats, for the green musicians coming into the game, what would be like top 2 or 3 bits of advice that you could give them that could be beneficial to their future?
First and foremost, take care of your quality. Don't release music just to release content. Make sure the mix is right. Make sure the mastering's right. Make sure that you've got a quality product. Don't just go make a song and, you know, just release it just to have content. Refine until you feel like it's the best of you. And that's different for everybody. So, number 2, stay true to who you are. If you ain't from the hood, don't be rapping about drugs and trapping. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Don't have trucks.
Yeah, don't be faking it.
Keep it real by all costs. By all costs, keep it real. And third, it's kind of hard. This is going to piss some people off. Don't pay to play shows.
Yes.
If you ain't good enough to get paid, you ain't refined enough. Now, this being said, let me kind of clarify this. If it's Bonnaroo, South by Southwest, some of these huge, like what's the one in California that's so big?
Like a Coachella or
Coachella's other direction.
There is you know, a few exceptions to every rule, but don't pay to play just to try and, you know, if your music's not refined enough and you're not at the point to where they can't even pay for you for gas money in a hotel, especially if you're at least established a little bit. Now, if you just drop your first song, your first single, your first like 3-song EP, there is like some pay to play stuff, like I said, Coachella, to where you're going to go out and you're going to be seen by 10,000 people. Okay. But to go to some little bar in the middle of nowhere, you know, Texas, Oklahoma, Ohio, someplace that's not real well known, don't do that.
Right.
Because it does 2 things. You're selling yourself out. You're really not putting yourself in the position to be successful financially. You cannot pay your bills and follow your dreams paying to do that. Like I said, there's a fine line, but when you're to the point to where you've got quality visuals, you've got an album, you've got, you know, all these things behind you pushing, you got all these views on YouTube, you got these things, demand your worth. Don't sell yourself short. Keep getting better. If you're not getting paid to play, in my opinion, and other, you know, opinions, what they say.
Right.
It's not, I refuse. I have never in my career span once paid to play. I may have made $100 and barely paid for my gas and my food to get there, but I never once paid to play, and I refuse.
Amen.
That's
Amen.
Real talk too, because I know, I do know that there are a few artists who have actually got it stipulated that if you make the individuals, the openers and whatnot, pay to play, they won't go on stage, and that's it. You null and void that contract. You're still paying them. But yeah, like you said, there's a few that are big enough where you're actually going to be getting your money's worth.
Oh yeah, if you're paying to play on Coachella, I mean that's, you know. And I don't even think like South by Southwest would be.
Are promoters. There's some of these promoters out there that forget the talent is the ones that need to get paid.
Right.
You know, like, I understand it's all a business. You've got to pay for vendors. You pay for the locations you're putting these shows on, all this and that. But ultimately, if you're booking the quality artists and you're booking the people that the fans want to see, pay the people.
Right.
Pay them.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go make $50,000 off of the thing when the artist is making $200.
Right. Yeah.
There's a lot of greedy people in there that want their piece and not think about everybody on there.
Yeah, and that comes at the backbone and the grit of all the little guys who are trying to be, you know, the headliners and get one up. So yeah, that's.
But like in Coachella or some of these big festivals, and you're going to be in front of potentially fans that you've never been exposed to.
Oh yeah. I guess it depends on what you're paying. It depends on what you're paying too.
Right.
But like South by Southwest, you know, that one, you know, you get down there, it might be a big festival, but they also got like 10 or 12 different bars and venues that are playing their music all over the place. You might pay to play for 20 people, and you know, you go down the road to the main stage, it might be 10,000, but you just paid to play for 20 people that you could have done right in your own neighborhood done it for free.
A couple more shout outs. Hey, Tim Simmons, thanks for saying it's a great show. Calvin Weaver, he said you were so right a few comments back. There's a Rayford Evans, big shout out to my friend from Hagensport, Texas, from Ray Ray. That's for you. Then we have Heather Bayer. Hey Joe, looking good. Just saying. Okay, so not
it's winter, man. It's winter.
Yeah.
People are cold.
In Canada.
A big shot for Canada.
Yeah.
So I want to rewind before we lose track. So you were talking about some of your processes and things. What is your writing process? How do you go about making new material? Do you sit down and make lyrics and then you get, you know, somebody to drop it, or is it a collaboration where, oh man, I got this beat, I want you to.
There's two different ways, and I do both. Sometimes my Napalm project, which we'll go ahead and I'll just put that out there. Do you guys know who Scatterbrains is? Produces for Struggles, part of Yell. I mean, he's produced for a lot of big names. He Struggles DJ on the road, produces for Struggle, Jennings. Anyway, he hit me up, and the Napalm project, he produced all of it. And basically, we got on the phone, and I was like, "Look, dude, who I am. This is my influences. This is my what I want out of this album." He'd send me 3 or 4 beats, and I'd be like, "That one, those two, that one, this one, that one.
Okay.
Usually, if I hear that style of writing or that style of development, usually as soon as I hear the chorus or the hook part of the beat, that hook will hit me. It'll just be like, oh man, this is what it is. And then I'll start writing verses. I always try to establish the hook first because it makes you stay on context, on subject when you're writing if you have the hook first. But then with me and Damn It Boy, it's a little bit different. It's a combination. Sometimes there'll be a beat that I really like, and I'll be like, hey man, I need y'all to refine this beat. You know, John, your spin on it. Get Johnny in here, Johnny Knight, the guitar player, and have him, play and add and change this and do that. And then sometimes it'll be all organic. It'll be me, David, John, and Johnny sitting in the studio. Johnny will, play a little guitar riff, or John and him will come up with a little something. And I'll be like, hey man, this is kind of what I'm hearing. And we'll take off running like that. So there's two processes. And usually, they create two different animals, if that makes sense, because the ones that are really organic, they take more time for me to write, because they're like really in depth. And that's how some of the more like stuff that came off of Muddy Water, especially like Sunshine Through the Rain and some of those real personal tracks, they took a while for me to write them and really perfect them because they were so personal and the way that they happened. Whereas Redneck, it was like, man, I heard that. As soon as I heard it, it was like Redneck on some, and I started doing the Bottom Boys dance. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Oh brother, where are you? And it just that song came together. Same with Uncle Bud. Uncle Bud, it was one of those songs that Johnny, I was like, hey, Johnny, man, I need something that's like country rock. Sounds like somebody's down off in a holler about to make some moonshine. And Johnny hit a lick and was like, he played that, and it was like the hook hit me and I took off running with it, So those are usually the two processes for me.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, man.
So we're running short on time. It was just too easy talking with you.
Yeah, it's definitely
that was awesome. Is there any last comments or shout outs or anything that you would like to get in before we gotta go?
Absolutely. First and foremost, shout out to God. Without him, none of this would be possible. I'm a proud Christian and I need that to be known. And everything that I've done to this point is all because of him.
Awesome.
Second off, shout out to my wife. She's put up with bullshit for a long time now. I'm not always the easiest to deal with. I've got a full plate, and trying to squeeze time out of me is like impossible. It's like trying to get water out of a rock. But like my biggest shout out to the fans, to Manic Nation, to all you people that support me and push me on, have been here for me through the thick and the thin, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between, man. It's you guys are an inspiration. You guys are the reason I keep on pushing, and be on the lookout. Napalm and Fireproof are coming, and they're for y'all.
Hell yeah,
I'm
that's
excited.
what's up. And anyone that we didn't have a chance to get your questions laid out for him, we'll make sure that I tag him in this side of it, because you have your side of it, correct, on your page. So yeah, so I'll be sure that I tag him on this side of it, so he can potentially answer those questions for you guys that we didn't have a chance to read off. I want to thank you so much. I'm glad we were finally able to link up this time. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sitting down, and I'm serious. If you ever need anything, don't be afraid to reach out.
Thank you guys too.
Thank you. You have a great evening.
Yeah,
all right, y'all too.
Sure. Take care, man.
Thank you guys.
Man, that was a great interview.
He's awesome.
That was a great dude.
He is awesome.
I like that. I like it when we got some real good cats coming through here, man.
Yes, very much so. Any last words?
Oh no, I think that was just a really good interview. The dude was really cool. I make sure you guys look out for all his new content. Make sure you stay up for all the new Monday Love stuff. Yeah. Make sure if you're looking for a prime podcast spot, get a hold of Jason Jolliffe.
Boom.
That's Studio J for sure.
Hello.
You need some marketing, web design, audio, all that stuff. Look out for JK Productions, examples of some of the work. Yeah. All kind of different things coming from promotional stuff from Miranda Monday. Almost called you Monday Love.
If you would like to be a sponsor of the show, we can operate you in some pretty cool ways.
Yep. Definitely. Yep. Got different spots and ways.
Stuff doesn't produce itself for free.
Right?
No,
it don't. But guys, make sure you guys tune in next week. It's going to be lit. I'm not going to give anything away right now. Just watch for the bill.
The bill's already coming.
Oh,
it's already out there.
It's already out there.
It's already done.
It's already done.
Oh, woo! Nobody talking smack now.
So, everyone have a great evening.
Hey, and thanks again for coming out on another Monday Love.
Yes, thank you. And Problems is taking us out.
Woo!
I come from a line of